Yo, what is going on, everyone? In this video, I'll be talking about the upgrade to Osmosis Tokenomics. We're going to be talking about the new tokenomic changes, and I'm also going to talk about a new feature. So, one thing I like about Osmosis, one of the reasons I think it's going to be big in the future is the fact that they make it so easy to use. Now they just added a new feature that they talked about. They have centralized exchange to decentralized exchange enabled, and based on a new partnership with LayerSwap, they've integrated easy on-ramping with your Coinbase account. So you can now onboard USDC to Osmosis directly from Coinbase in a matter of minutes. Decentralized trading is just a few clicks away. So I'm going to show you guys a quick little video of how to go through this process, and then I'll be right back. I hope you guys enjoyed that video walkthrough of how to use this feature. So just one more time, you're going to go to the Osmosis platform, click on assets, and you click deposit on USDC, and you can now sync your Coinbase, your favorite centralized exchange, to onboard directly into your self-custody wallet and trade on the decentralized DEX. You could trade all sorts of things. You go over to swap and you could swap your USDC for Cosmos gems, Ethereum, wrap Bitcoin. So much is already on the Osmosis platform. So this isn't the only option. You also see here you could buy tokens, buy crypto, USDC with another platform called Kato. So Kato is another popular onboarding experience. I believe it's actually even cheaper fees than LayerSwap at the moment. But let's read what LayerSwap has to say. So here there are clear wins for the users: instant transfer with low fees, no Ethereum gas fees, no need to manually bridge, and of course, enjoy some sweet self-custody of your assets. So you get to say goodbye of the hassle from centralized to decentralized exchange with LayerSwap. A few important things to note when using LayerSwap: you're trusting LayerSwap during the swapping process, similar to fiat on-ramps. Coinbase API authorization works similarly to our ERC20 token approvals. Do not approve more than you can send. So they're laser focused on disrupting the status quo. In order to getting users off centralized exchanges, we need to make it cheap and as easy as possible. The integration by LayerSwap is the first of many steps in that direction. So this is the first step. They're going to be taking more steps in basically making it possible to onboard decentralized exchanges, probably without a SEX at all. So Kato is also another one. Kato is also another onboarding platform for Osmosis, where you get USDC with, I believe, less fees than LayerSwap at the moment. So you have all types of options. I just did a video on WinDAO. They also have Kato as an on-ramp. So Kato is a pretty popular on-ramp in Cosmo. Now, for the moment you're all here for, Osmo and Stars, both Osmosis and Stargaze are promoting to refine their tokenomics. The proposal for Osmo is already on the forum. Stars seem to be coming soon. That's from CryptoCito. So a lot of people have been criticizing Osmosis tokenomics in the past, and basically they're revamping them to make them better for the future. So let's read Osmo 2.0 is what they're calling it. So It's often regarded Osmosis is the liquidity hub of the Cosmos ecosystem. It holds the largest amount of liquidity and facilitates IBC transfers. Its native token, Osmo, serves the purpose of securing the chain, paying fees, and compensating liquidity providers. The Osmo token has been struggling with underperformance due to four major issues: inflation rates higher than staking rewards, underperforming liquidity pools, a bloated community pool, and underutilized superfluid staking. So at the moment, inflation is higher than staking. Inflation is currently 36% APR, while staking returns are 22% APR. This means Osmo stakers are automatically taking a loss for securing the chain and gaining governance power. Liquidity pools also underperform inflation. Since inflation is sitting at 36%, that means the majority of the pools would again yield at you negative return. A user would need to dive into more volatile pools to outperform Osmo inflation. And then the community pool has grown too large. The size of the pool now stands at 70.1 million, which is 15% of the market cap of Osmosis. 85% of it is made of Osmo tokens, and any usage would result in inflation, thus becoming a liability to stakers. Superfluid staking is underutilized. Here's the deal. Superfluid staking is a powerful tool that boosts liquidity growth and security on Osmosis Zone, but it's not being used at its full advantage. The solution: lower discount rate and let more Osmo be staked. So Osmosis 2.0 will address the most significant concerns raised with Osmo Tokenomics. As a result, we're excited to announce three proposals. Proposal number one: Osmo emission schedule lengthening. Increase the value of Osmo by reducing daily emissions by 50% during the next software upgrade. Double the time between thirding events after the next one has occurred. This would reduce emissions by 50%. Proposal number two: adjusting emission ratios. This would change the rate of emissions in liquidity pools from 45% to 20%. Staking ratios would get a nice boost from 25% to 50%. Lately, emissions to the community pool would shift from 70% to 0. Osmo rewards would shift as follows. So staking would go from 25% to 50%. Pool incentives would go from 45% to 20%. Community pool 5% stays at 5%. Developer rewards would stay at 25%. This would result in a net yield of negative 4.1% to plus 7.1%. So that's big. So these are the upgrades to basically a token. They're going to be dropping inflation from 36% to 18%. So it's going to be beneficial for stakers to start staking to secure the chain. You'll see that there's the full discussion is going to be in the description below. So if you like the direction of the tokenomic changes, at the moment, Osmosis is sitting at 77 cents, and it's creeping up to the top 100 on CoinMarketCap. And with things like I spoke about earlier, see how user-friendly it is and how much innovation is happening in Osmosis. There's a lot of development happening. If they could refine the tokenomics and make it more attractive to investors, maybe we'll see opportunities with this project. So that's my update. I want everyone to be aware of the new tokenomic upgrades that is happening with Osmosis. So everyone's aware of what's happening in the Cosmos. Do your own research. This is not financial advice. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this update about the new onboarding solutions to Osmosis and the tokenomic refinement. Have an awesome day and peace.